Hey guys, so it's Adina here, and I wanted to jump on today and share with you a little bit about mindset because, as I like to say, mindset matters. If this is the first time you are catching one of my videos, I am a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a triathlete, I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm just a regular person trying to share what works with me and inspire you to be your best self. So today I really wanted to talk about mindset and how that can help you now, but really at any time. At any time. Your mindset is really, your mind is what is controlling your whole body. It's controlling your thoughts and your actions and everything that you do. So if you are able to take care of your mind and really start controlling your thoughts and the way you think, then that is going to have a huge positive impact on your everyday life. So it sounds real simple to say, oh, just think differently, but we all know it's not that easy. So I wanted to just walk you through a few ideas and a couple of tips on how you can start working on it. So the idea is that whatever you focus your energy on is going to create more energy. So if you are focusing your thoughts on negative things, you're going to create negative energy. And if you're focusing your thoughts on positive things, then you're going to create positive energy. So obviously we want to have more positive energy in our lives. So we want to try to have more positive thoughts. So how do you do that? Well, think about like if you're having a bad day. If you are sitting there saying, oh, this is awful, I can't go outside, I can't go anywhere, or thinking about all the things that, you can't do. I'm no good at this, I wish I could be better at that. All those negative things are going to be really bringing you down, and you're bringing more thoughts to the things that you can't do and just more attention to that energy that really can kind of suck you. Make you feel kind of unaccomplished, maybe even make you feel defeated. So the idea is to focus on positive things and bring more positive energy, right? So you are going to think about everything that you can do, everything that you are capable of, everything you have accomplished, big or little, and just build up all that positive energy so that way you can start really feeling pumped about yourself and say, hey, I got dressed today, I unloaded the dishwasher, I checked things off my to-do list, I ate a healthy meal, I got my workout in, I helped my kids. There are a million positive things that you can celebrate every day, and they don't have to be huge. Like just find something that you accomplish and say, all right, I'm doing okay. And the more you bring light to those positive ideas, the more positive you'll feel, and that will just kind of pump you up and help you start feeling more proud of yourself and gain that confidence that you need to kind of keep moving forward. So you're going to turn around and say, all right, it sounds very easy, but it's not. And that's true. It is not the easiest thing to do. Like, I have to remind myself every single day to find positives. I have to remind myself every single day. And actually, part of my journal, like at the end of the day, it goes down here, it's like, celebrate something about yourself. Like, it's literally in my journal to remind myself every single day to celebrate something that I did, because it's easy to forget that, and it's so easy to get pulled down into the things that we're trying to do to make ourselves better and feel like we aren't moving forward. But the more you practice it, the more natural it will be, the better at it you'll get, and you'll find more and more things that you can find to celebrate. So here's one way to start. If you're stuck in those negative narratives, if you're stuck in the down things, start by just writing out how you're feeling. Like, it's totally natural to have those feelings. And I mean, I have them too. They come and go all the time. But if you write them down, you can deal with them, right? The idea is not to get like hung up in them and just go into that spiral of negativity. So you write down whatever you're feeling and then pick one of two things. So you can either what they call flip the narrative, which means that you take that negative phrase and turn it into a positive phrase. Or you can replace the negative with a positive. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples so you know exactly what that means. And hopefully that will help you so you can try it yourself. So here's the situation, right? Now that my husband and my kids and I are home all the time, I am finding it harder and harder to have the schedule that I'm used to, where I am kind of in control of all my time and I have that kind of freedom and what's the word I'm looking for? I'm stuck on my words. Just that freedom and that time to be by myself and have my schedule be the way that I want it to be. But with everybody here, it's all kind of overlapping, and there's work and there's family and it's all in the same place, and it's getting just kind of jumbled. So that's a feeling that is normal. Like, I'm sure a lot of you are going through that as well. So you flip it around. And I said to myself, okay, I'm really lucky that Mark and I both have jobs that we can still go to, that we can still do. Because I know so many people have lost their jobs right now, or have less work, or are just challenged by that. So I'm really glad that I still have that opportunity. And on top of that, I get to be with my family like all the time. I mean, yeah, we're not all the time together, but they're here and we're all healthy and safe. And without having to drive my kids all over the place, I actually found some time to have bigger time blocks than I used to have. So I turned that kind of negative idea and I flipped it around to find what it has helped me with the positive. Okay, so here's another one. This is a big one for me. Right now, the pool is closed and I can't go swimming. And I'm a huge swimmer. As I said, I'm a triathlete, but the swim is really my favorite part. So I love to get to the pool and get my swim in. And right now I just can't because I can't go to the pool. So what I've done is I replace it. Like, I've said that out loud, and I say it out loud a lot. I miss the pool. I want to get back to the pool. This really stinks. And it does. But I turned it around and I've now replaced it. I said, okay, well, let me replace my pool time. What can I replace my pool time with? Well, I replaced it with time to work more on my run form and work more on my biking form. So that way the other two parts of my triathlon are going to improve. So I was able to take that negative and replace it with something positive, and literally replace the time with something positive that is meaningful to me and is going to make me happy. Okay, one more. So this is one that I hear people saying a lot. So I figured that I would address this, that, a lot of people are talking about how it's so hard to deal with the uncertainty. And everything is changing by the minute. And there's so many emotions going on. A lot of people are really struggling just with the emotions of everything that is happening right now with this whole pandemic. And it's just really, it takes a lot, hearing about friends and family and even people you don't know who are getting sick and losing jobs. Like, it's a lot. It's very heavy on your heart and on your emotions. So when you flip it, you can tell yourself that, well, you know what? I'm really using this time. I get to use this time for me personally to become a stronger person, to work through these emotions, to really dive into these emotions, and to learn more about myself and to become creative in how I deal with these emotions. So even though you're dealing with it all and it's, you took that negative thing, it's like, yes, those things are all happening. Absolutely. But when you flip it and tell yourself, you know what, I get to come out stronger. I get to use my own creativity and become a better person from this, then it flips it into a positive. So, quick recap, obviously, times can be tough. Sometimes are tough now, sometimes can be tough. There's always tough times to deal with whenever in life at different stages for people. But your mind is the thing that you can really use to conquer it. So practice positivity. And here's how you do it, right? You take those negative thoughts, you take the things that are dragging you down, write it down and acknowledge it, and then pick one. Either flip the switch to turn it into a positive or replace it with something positive. So thanks for listening and watching. I hope that helps you. And I'd love to hear all about your flipped narratives and the positives that you've used to replace the negatives.